Typically, a project will start off slow, get faster, and then slow down again. This axis is the cumulative spending, and this axis is time. The curve shows the cost to the contractor to build the project. Normally, the contractor is paid in monthly progress payments. So at this point here, the company will figure out how much work they have done and submit an invoice to the client to get paid. Now this takes time to get ready. It starts with walking the project and determining the completion status of each activity. Next, this data has to be converted into dollar amounts of work done, and it all has to be compiled into the invoice. So they'll probably submit it about here. However, before the client pays them, they check that the work was actually done. So quantity surveyors will be sent to the site to verify the claim. Then the accountants need to organise the payment itself. So maybe by that time, we're actually here. So this is when the company will actually get paid. Now this happens every month. They work out how much work has been done at this point, and they get paid for that here. How much work has been done at this point, and they get paid for that here. How much work here, paid for that there. How much work here, paid for that there. Now, the issue for the contractor is this gap between the two lines. What's happened here is that the contractor has paid the top amount of money, but has only received the bottom amount of money. Now, this difference could be a lot of money. The example here is a short project, so the difference is a large percentage of the total project value. In longer projects, the difference will be a smaller percentage of the total project value. The point is, the construction company needs to have that much money. So they have two issues. The first issue is, where does the money come from? At some stage, the contractor requires enough money to cover the largest gap between the two lines. You need head office to have the money, or to have a line of credit with a bank to get the money. Secondly, the project will have to pay interest on the money. This interest will be proportional to the area between the two lines. If the money comes from the bank, then obviously the bank will expect to be paid interest on the money it lends. However, even if the money comes from head office will expect interest to be paid on the money in order to cover their own costs. Now this assumes that all payments are being made on time. If the client is late in making payments, then the cash flow problem becomes even worse and this gap gets even bigger.